Madden football. And this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports.
Las Vegas.
It's the Ravens and the Niners coming up next.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Oh, some strong running. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as a quarterback. Now Purdy.
And
that's caught at the 25. 39 yards there, a big one.
Well, after the standard 2-week layoff, you always wonder how's your offense going to respond and come out and play here in the Super Bowl. Well, they got a great answer right there and almost a sigh of relief on that side of the field because now they've got to feel like they can use their entire playbook and game plan for this one.
That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's first and goal. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So pretty interesting. They get the opening drive touchdown. They wanted a little more. They were looking for 8, maybe something they thought about before the game started, I would imagine.
I think you're right about that. That's discussed in your staff meeting. A decision is made. I think the head coach has to blueprint it and say, yes, let's go ahead and do that. In this case, though, let's give some credit to the guys on defense. They gave up the touchdown, but found a way to regroup and keep them at the end zone for the 2-point play.
Number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now. He's had dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid. But he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now. There's still a Super Bowl to be played, and his offense, they're looking to him to be their leader. You can take it all in when it's over. Right now, you've got the biggest game of your life to win.
The throw to the middle, taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That brings us to the end of one in Super Bowl 58. Much more to come from Las Vegas after this. 6-0 is our score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They go play action now. Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. From the gun, Jackson. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, 70 yards. And the 49ers continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Purdy will throw for it. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So their second touchdown of this first half, they went for 2 after score number 1. Didn't get it. Now they get the equalizer, so to speak.
So to speak, and you can understand the thinking. Because they didn't get it after the first score, they wanted to get back to a normal points pattern, get up to 14. But just think if they missed it here, only up 12-0. 1 extra point on the other side could ultimately beat you if they score twice.
Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to...
defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here.
Touchdown 49ers! Jerron Jennings, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers are feeling good as they extend their lead in the Super Bowl. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for two. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense back out there. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford it.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Well, one of the linebackers has got it. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Purdy. And it's complete in the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Niners are starting to open things up here in the Super Bowl. And this one incomplete. So they went for the two. They don't get it.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Jackson on first down. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. On first down, it's Purdy. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Throwing here, Purdy on the move to his left. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Final play of the half. Purdy being chased out left. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brock Purdy as time expires in the first. And the Niners are starting to pour it on in the game. They are running away with this Super Bowl. Jake Moody now for the point after. And the route is on here in this first half. So we've reached It's halftime here. One of the greatest performances of the year usually, but not here. Halftime of the Super Bowl is skipped, and we are on to the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. Oh, now it's free. Hill fumbled it, and I think he was able to get back on it. He was. So they will get the ball after all, but that could have been a disaster. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And right now, their chances of hoisting that Lombardi trophy not looking too great, but perhaps that long halftime, maybe it did them a world of good.
But if there's ever a chance to regroup, it's in this game, right? Because you do have that long halftime, a chance to really assess things and maybe make some changes and true adjustments. They played great all year long. That was the worst first half of the season for them. They're hoping to put it behind them and come out punching here in the second half.
Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Just more frustration here offensively, and you can see it in their play and now in their body language. You know they were hoping to put a drive together to begin this third quarter. But it's just not clicking right now, and it's going to be a quick call to the punt team.
This is taken at the 23. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big pickup of 38. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Out to his left. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this third quarter. We are through 3 quarters of play here from Allegiant Stadium in Super Bowl 58. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and long. Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now Purdy rolling to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Odafe Owe able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll roll him out right. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that, saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. They set up the screen to Hill. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if your team has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. Now Jackson on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Flowers. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. And the San Francisco 49ers will hoist the Lombardi Trophy as Super Bowl champions. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.